You cannot make a guy that has inferiority complex less inferiority complex. You can't do it. That's not your job. If he's insecure because of what you are earning, he's not man enough for you. Hi butterflies, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, I'm Lydia Stanley, and if you're not new, thank you so much boo for coming back today. In today's video, we're going to be having like a chill girls talk while getting ready. I'm going to do my makeup on camera, so it's makeup and just talking. I'm going to be answering some questions you butterflies sent to me. So if you like to see this video, please keep on watching. I really want to make this a thing on my channel, like maybe weekly, where you know it's kind of like a big sister chat. You probably may not have anyone you could ask this stuff in your actual real life, and I promise to keep everyone anonymous and to make my answers as helpful as possible. So this is a safe space, and yeah, look out for one of these episodes weekly. If you want to be a part of it, look out for my Instagram. It's Lhidhiastanley, where I'll put a sticker and a question sticker, and you can send in your questions and I'll have them answered on one of these episodes. If you're excited about this episode right now, let me know down below so I know if I should make it a thing or if I should just stop with this one. Let's get right into this video without further much talking. I went ahead and came in because I also want this to be a tutorial, so let's start. First thing I'm starting with is my rose water from Gunu Effect. This thing is so good for my skin, especially now during the winter. I love it so much. I purposely didn't do any skin prep before coming on camera. So you can see my skin is kind of dried and dehydrated. Don't just apply makeup on your skin like this. It's not going to appear flawless, okay? Let me cover my lace. Next, you want to follow in with moisturizer. I'm using my Elsa's Pro. So good. Moisture Balance. I'm just going to pin my hair back. It's already starting to stress me out. Now that our skin prep is done, before we go into answering the questions, before we go into the makeup application, I want to introduce to you guys a brand that is very special and dear to my heart. My baby girl Sandra, Lifa Beauty. All of you know her as Lifa Beauty. She co-founded a brand called Merak Cosmetics with Chloe, and this is the products we're going to be using today. I have to reduce this light so you can see these products. You can see this packaging in its glory. Merak is the brand that they both found, and it means, or from Sandra's video, oh, this looks so pretty. Listen, I got this a while back, maybe like 2 weeks or 1 week now, and I haven't touched it because I wanted to open it and you will see my reaction on camera. Merak, a feeling of bliss. We hope you get to enjoy this feeling when using our products. So Merak means a feeling of bliss. So they launched 4 powders for 4 different skin tones. The packaging is already very beautiful, very beautiful. I'm going to open them and see which one I can use today. I probably will use one for my under eye and maybe the darker shade for like the rest of my face. They also launched a flat brush and an angled brush. The quality is already so good. Angle definer and flat definer for your brows, eyeliner, anything. Sandra was raving about how dark this stuff is, so let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you see that? And this is just one swipe. The only other thing I've seen this dark is my Ingloss 77 gel liner. Pencils, I've never used pencils that are this dark, and it's so creamy the way it glided on. Wow. I have to figure out how to use this in this look today because wow. Oh, this is so nice. I'm trying to even wipe it off. It's not wiping off. Wow. Before going on with the unboxing, so my primer can be setting and drying into my face. I'm using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer today. I just decided to use this since I've been using my Higa and Esther non-stop. With this primer, you want to apply it and let it dry down. You don't want to apply it over any product that is going to make it not stick and do the work it's meant to do. My skin has been flourishing, you guys, and they're luxury. It's my time of the month. I'm having my period currently, and this is the only thing that came out before. I'm done opening them up now, and once you open them, you see the packaging. It is so beautiful. I'm done opening them up now, and once you open them, you see the packaging. It is so beautiful. It has a black puff, and taking that out, you see the parcel, the package in there. It is so beautiful. I'm noticing that they sent me all curry. I thought I was going to be able to show you all the other shades, but they sent 4 curry in the PR. Maybe because curry is my shade and they would want me to just, you know, have a lot of backup. I don't know. So I already opened all 4 before realizing that, and I'm going to do a giveaway in this video. So I don't know what the rules are going to be yet. Something simple, and you have to be either in Kaduna or Abuja. I'm sorry, because I don't have money to pay for shipping to a long location. So this is what it looks like without the box, and this is the black puff it came with. How I like to contour my nose is just to, you know, going into, why is my brush leaving me? It's just going into my brow, like right at this corner here, and just bring it in. It kind of gives the nose that like slim look, and it's very bronzed, very sultry, very sexy, rather than having just one line coming down, you know, on this. Now we're going to use the brush from Merak Cosmetics and their puff. I love this so much, oh my god. And the other one I had from Beauty by AD is already very old, so I'm happy about this. I'm using my Blot Beauty pomade. I'm just putting out a little bit on my Can you see how sharp that line is? Wow. To conceal my brows, I'm also using my LA Pro Concealer, and I'm just going to say this very easily. Put the lightest concealer in your crease, then the other edges you want to blend it in with your foundation. Like blend the concealer with your foundation before defining your brows, so that it will make it easier for this part and this part to blend without looking weird, like your eyebrow is standing out on your face. Using the Merak Cosmetics flat brush. It's called the Flat Definer. Wow, this brush is so detailed. Oh my goodness. The way it's flat is incredible. To prime my eyelids, I'm going to go in first with the P. Louise base in Rumor 5. It's like almost my concealer shade. Not too bright for this first step. The look I'm trying to create is the one I saw GNG Makeup Artistry. She created it on Dana. Dana is such a pretty girl. And she created the look on her for, let me show you. Let me look for the video and show you. So it's basically like a cut crease eye with blue underneath. Yeah, such a pretty girl. Dana is so fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do that look for you guys today. That's what I feel like doing. It's a cut crease. I've not done a cut crease in a while, so let's have fun. Hi Lydia, I'm 23 and very much in love with my boyfriend. Ooh, he loves me just as much, maybe more. We've been friends since 2017 but only started dating last year. Lydia, are we too young to be in love? No, you're not too young to be in love, my dear. If you are sure it's love and not lust, you're not too young to be in love, girl. It's good. Just don't do stuff until you're ready. Because I saw somewhere that a 21-year-old, his girlfriend died. He gave her abortion pills and she died because she was pregnant. You don't have any business as a boy getting a girl pregnant at 21. Like, you do not. So, you guys shouldn't do stuff until you are actually ready because 23 is still quite young. Next person asks, how do you handle in-laws as a shy person, not really into conversation and an introvert? I want to have a relationship with them, but I don't know what to talk about. We are in different countries. My dear, you cannot force anything that doesn't want to be forced or that cannot happen. I'm not friends with every single one of my in-law. I'm cool with my mom-in-law and my dad-in-law, but like I don't talk to my baby's uncles and aunties and cousins and everybody. It's okay if you're an introvert. The responsibility should not be on you to try to make the relationship. If they want to be in a relationship, a good relationship with you as well, you will see them putting in effort too. It shouldn't be one-sided. So if it's one-sided, don't stress yourself, my dear. Just be cordial when you meet them in person in like family functions. Greet them, be nice with everybody, but don't kill yourself. It's not by force. It's not by force. Once you're cool with your husband and his mom and his dad, that's okay. You don't even have to talk to them every day, honestly. Like someone asked, she said, first off, I'm happy you're doing this. Thank you. I'm happy to, like, I really want to be able to talk to you watching. My partner and I are always having disagreements and I just don't talk when I'm pained about it, and sometimes we end up not talking for days in the same house. It's irritating, but I don't see the remaining of the message. Let me tell you, that thing where you guys don't talk for days and you're in the same house is extremely relatable because I used to do it a lot with the other guys I dated. Not my husband now though. Like when we are not talking, it's choking both of us at the same time. I've noticed something, right? When you're genuinely in love with someone, it's very difficult not to talk to them. No matter what it is that people argued about, it will hook you in your throat not to always want to disturb them and look for their trouble. Yes, me and my husband have arguments, and when we do, we can go 5, 10, 15 minutes, even 30 minutes without talking. Everybody will just be on their own. But somehow, somebody will initiate something, or if I actually have to apologize, I'll go to him, and if he has to apologize, he will come to me. That thing where you guys don't talk for a long time is due to ego and due to the fact that you guys are not even willing to try to make it better. Maybe you're willing, maybe he isn't, maybe he's willing, maybe you aren't. But I'm going to say this for sure, like, it's not a good thing because that thing that you guys are doing, it's kind of pulling you guys apart. And if you're comfortable with not talking to someone you say you're in love with for a long extended period of time, there's trouble, there's problem, there's wahala, okay? there's unsobu. So I would advise you guys to try and work on it if you can, because I know how difficult it can be. Trust me, I've been there. I know this thing you're talking about, but I've never experienced it with my husband, because even while we're dating, when we'll fight or when we'll have arguments, there's no ego. There's nobody trying to form, oh, I'm right, you are wrong, oh, I'm wrong, you're right. So it helps us talk about what we're arguing about. So it's like, okay, this thing where I talk, how we take paying you, and he will say, oh, you pay me like this, I don't like what you do. We don't speak in pidgin, but I'm trying to explain something. I'm trying to explain something. Like, we really talk it out without any egos, trying to understand where the other person is coming from. And then if it's something I need to work on, I work on it. If it's something he needs to work on, he works on it. And we move on from it. I'm telling you, it's dangerous not talking to someone you're in love with for a long period of time. If you keep doing it, it's like you're getting used to an injury, a very deep wound. And when that wound keeps carrying all the time, there's a point where you will be comfortable not talking to them ever again, and you guys might just end up breaking up. So that's just what I'll say. Try to work on it now. Like, I don't know how, maybe therapy, maybe talking to each other, because if you're used to it and he's used to it now, it's going to be quite difficult, but it's still doable. I wish you good luck, boo. Moving into eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my Vicabel Platinum eyebrow set. I did a campaign for them on my Instagram, so there's a video showing you the brushes and all of them singularly. But if you're looking for an incredible eyebrow set that is very complete with every single thing you need, even the brush I used to blend out my color corrector is from the set. For eyeshadow, I'll be using my baby, the Lhidhiastanley palette with Merak Cosmetics. Let me open it for you so you see it. Sure, you don't want to open now, I want to show you off. In case you didn't know, I have a collaboration with Merak Cosmetics, and you can get this palette from anywhere in the world. Just get their vendor in that location and they would have it in stock for you. So this is what we'll be using today. Someone says, love you, boo. Someone says, hey girl, how do you make your guy less inferior when he earns less than you when you got it all together? You cannot make a guy that has inferiority complex less inferiority complex. You can't do it. That's not your job. If he's insecure because of what you are earning, he's not man enough for you. Someone that really loves you and that is confident and comfortable in his own would not care what you make, because he knows, number one, you're not going to disrespect him with that amount of money. He knows, number two, it's your money. You have every right to make that money as much as he does. He shouldn't be the one that is rich and then you're the one that is living off of him. You can be the one that is helping out. And it's crazy because people always say, oh, young girls, empower yourselves, make money, and then you're a young girl, very independent, doing well for yourself, and this guy comes along and you're forced to kind of soft pedal. They'll tell some girls even, don't buy certain kind of cars, you will not see husband. Like, what does that even have to do with anything? Like, why do I have to reduce myself because of your ego that you don't know what you do, that you don't know how to behave? Like, how is that my fault? It's not your place to make him feel comfortable. I'm telling you, I dated someone that will go out and this guy won't have money to pay, right? Cool and fine. I'm not someone that dates people because of material stuff. I have my money. I can take care of myself. I can pay my bills. I went with this guy, and then after eating, I slipped my ATM card under the table. Like, I pushed it under the table so that he will not. I'm going in with Isoken and Umber. I'm mixing both of them together. They are the two brown shades at the edge. So I passed him this thing underneath the table, and I say, here, used to pay. He was like, he just flared up at me. What do you mean by that? And the girl would not have noticed if he did not flare up. Like, he was really so dramatic about it. Like, why would I give him the money under the table? Why am I making him? Do you understand? And I was just trying to help. It's crazy, but if you're with the wrong person that does not appreciate you, you will be frustrated. So if he's making you feel that way, then he's probably not the one for you, because the person for you would not be in any way threatened by what you're making. No way. A real man knows his worth, and a real man that is confident in himself knows that regardless of what you're making, you're his woman, and he will take care of you how he can. He will root for you to win more. He will root for you to make even more money, to get more contracts, to make even more money, way more than you are having now. Anybody that is trying to tie you down is a messenger from your village. They don't want you to grow in this life, and trust me, those kind of people will hold you down even more through your wedding, hold you down even more through your marriage. If you guys decide to get married, like, you will be stressed. You're helping out with school fees, you're helping out with children's stuff, but yet you're helping out in the house with bills and stuff, but yet you will still not be enough for this person, and it will become very stressful at some point. That is not your job. Your job is not to make him feel any way better. That's not your business. If he's feeling that way, then he's not the one for you, period. Like, that's just the easiest way I can tell you that. I'm using the Vicabel NK29 brush. The next person says, I haven't had a boyfriend yet at 22. She put 4 exclamation mark. Should I be worried? She put question mark, exclamation. That's why I'm shouting. You should not be worried, my love. Trust me. There's nothing wrong with you being 22 and not having a boyfriend. If anything, enjoy being single. At that young age, most guys just want to take advantage of you. So use that process to get to know yourself more, get to know what type of woman you are, get to know what kind of guys you really like, get to know what kind of things you really enjoy, get to be more confident in yourself, get to grow into yourself, so that whenever boyfriend starts coming, they won't move you around or sway you. They won't make you feel insecure. They won't make you feel less than you are. They won't threaten the woman that you are, the beautiful butterfly that you are. So there's nothing wrong with you, girl. Next question. Please talk about sending nudes and its disadvantages. P.S. I love you. I love you too, girl. Do not send nudes. The only time I got comfortable sending nudes was to my husband. I'm telling you, no matter how you feel in love with anybody, do not send nudes. If you absolutely have to, then don't allow your face show. No face, no case. Oh my God, no face, no case. I don't know why girls feel like they need to send nudes to impress a guy, to make him feel like, wow, this girl is the hottest girl I've been with. Oh my goodness, blah, blah, blah. That show off you want to show off will come back to bite you in your KB. Because if anything should happen and this guy, wants to do away with you, he can, and he can blackmail you easily. See what happened with Tiwa. I don't know who leaked that tape, but that tape should not have been made in the first place. Do you understand? Like, I should not be doing stuff, you having sex with you and then you're recording. Are you alright? It's either you're in the moment or you're not. Like, get the fuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please, girls, like, protect yourself. If a guy is trying to disturb you to send him news, tell him that you can't. And maybe when you guys see, he'll see you naked. There should be no evidence of you on his phone. No soundtrack, no. Because some stupid guys actually record soundtracks when they're having sex with girls. Like, very childish, stupid behavior. Mad people everywhere. Protect yourself, I'm telling you. I always say, like, it's not worth it. Whatever guy you think you're with now, that you want to impress, if it's not your husband, it's not worth it. It's the black shade, just a very tiny bit. I'm mixing it with this just to start to define my eyes even more. Don't be afraid of doing this kind of looks because it's very easy. You just have to make sure that you know what you're doing. For you now, your point of this eye might be different than mine. This point that I'm placing my brush might be different than where yours is located. You just need to find it and blend it in. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do more. And then for this step now, what I'm doing is I'm kind of creating the shape I want to cut out, so just so that it's more defined, more sharp. The cut crease is more sharp, so I'm just placing this color softly. This brush is the NK26. I don't know if I've said that already. So I'm kind of making that shape already on my eyes. I don't know if you can see it compared to this one. I recently broke up with my boyfriend of 1 month because I felt I deserved better and it isn't what I prayed for. But we recently spoke and I'm feeling I'm making a mistake. Right now I'm confused. I'm feeling my standards are too high and I won't find someone like what I'm praying for. Your standards are never too high. Listen to me. Your standards are never too high. You are at the right point. Do not let him or whatever he's saying distract you. That person for you with those standards that you want is out there. Wait for him. Be patient. Do not settle. I know what I'm saying and I'm saying it. Do not settle. Do not settle. If you broke up with him, let him stay broken up. The person that you're looking for that has those standards you're looking for 100% is there, and they are going to come when the time is right, not when you want them to come. That's the part that makes people get impatient and try to date on their own and find boyfriends and stuff. He will come, but not when you want him to come. So wait for him, be patient. If this person doesn't have what you wanted, there's no need wasting your time because you might end up dating for a whole year even and you still. Hi, please, I'm trying to lose weight but I'm finding it difficult and I really want to do it. Please help me. How do I help you, my boo? I always say this thing but people don't understand it. Weight loss is a journey of the mind first before it's a journey of the body. You need to be strong enough and determined enough in your mind to say you want to do this now and you want to stick to it before you go ahead to start that journey. Because if you do not do so, you will start and you will stop, you will start and you will stop, you will start and you will stop. The only tip I can advise you is to just start gradually. I don't know how else to say it. And I'm going to be very honest with you. People want to lose weight, but they are lazy to do what actually works. So if you tell them that there's a pill that works magically to drop 10 pounds in 1 hour from your body, people will spend all their money trying to buy that pill. And no such pill exists. Nothing like that exists. All those fast methods you see online, they're just capitalizing on your laziness to not work out and eat right, to basically milk you of your money. That's, very honestly, that's just it. Like, if you want to lose weight, and I think you know this, but I understand where you're coming from, because most times the mind is willing but the body is weak. I mean, the body is willing but the mind is weak. I don't know how that statement is being said, but you get what I'm saying. You need to triumph in your mind first and you need to hold yourself accountable. Honestly speaking, me this year, I wasn't in the mood to lose, or it wasn't my goal to lose as much weight as I lost last year. I still like my thick body, but I wanted to maintain it. And in a whole year, I did not gain 1 kg. I didn't lose kgs, but I did not gain 1 kg. If I had gone and done a quick fix last year and got tired of it by last year, by this year I would have gained all the weight back. And that's what people don't understand. Slow progress is better, is more sustainable than, oh, I lost 50 kg in 1 day, or I lost 50 kg in 2 weeks. It's not sustainable. I want you to be intentional about losing the weight and telling yourself slow is better. It freaking took you, what, 20 something years to be as big as you are now that you want to lose weight. It took you that long to accumulate that weight. Why do you want to lose it off in 6 months? Or in 3 months? Or in 3 weeks? Why? Do you understand? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me to want to lose the weight off immediately you want to start your weight loss journey. Be kind to your body. That's all I can say. Be kind to your body and do it. You can do it. You just have to make up your mind. I'm telling you, you have to win that battle in your mind. That struggle of, am I ready? Will I be able to? You have to conquer that thing in your mind first, because I went through that before I started working out in the gym in 2019, October, September period. I started on working on my food, on what I ate. So I usually would eat 4 amala before. I started trying to reduce it to 3. Then by the beginning of 2020, I could eat 2 and feel full. I didn't just start immediately and denied my body of everything that I knew or I've grown to love. It's a gradual process. It's a gradual process. Slow and steady will win you this race. Slow and steady. My friends don't go as hard for me as I go for them. And I don't know how to handle that. Girl, let me tell you, I recently struggled a lot with this. Like, why don't they do as much for me as I do for them? Why don't they, why aren't they as, hard going for me as I am for them? And I'm going to say this to you right now before I start cutting my crease. I'm going to be using this P. Louise base to cut my crease. Be okay with somebody being your friend in the capacity that they know how to. It took me a long time to understand this, but it's not everybody that you come across that is your friend, in quotes, that is meant to go out as hard for you as you are for them. You as a person, you're very, involved. You know how to give your all. You're very, I want the best for this person. I want to help this person out as much as I can. I'll travel all the way for this person. I'll show up and help when this person needs my help. That's you. Do not expect everybody to be like you, because it will not be happening. And my baby is calling me on FaceTime.
Oh, you look so beautiful. Oh, my baby. Oh my God.
We just got done talking. So back to our video. I think I'm done answering the other question. Someone said, when is it okay to have sex with your boyfriend? We've been dating for 2 years now, and I want to do it, but at the same time, as I'm scared. Oh, I'm a virgin, by the way. Boo boo. If you're still scared and you're not comfortable, then don't do it. Dating for 2 years does not mean that he's entitled to your virginity, okay? Don't feel pressured. If he's not the one pressuring you, that's fine. Don't pressure yourself. Make sure that you choose yourself at all times. If you do not feel ready, if you do not feel totally at peace, don't do it. I'm happy for you that you still even are able to, that was not forcefully taken away from you by anyone in your life, because that was what happened to me. Decide and dictate when you give it away, and let it be to someone totally worthy. If this person you're dating now does not feel incredibly worthy of that, do not give it to him. Don't listen to what people say, it's just virginity, there's nothing there. There's everything there, trust me. And if you are one of the lucky people now that haven't done it yet and haven't had it forcefully taken from you, my dear, wait till when you're totally ready, when you don't feel scared anymore, when you're excited to want to have this sex with this person, probably even when you want to get married to this person. Like, that's when it's right. You'll feel it's right when it's time. If you have sex any other time before then, you end up regretting it, trust me. It might feel good in the moment. It might not even feel good in the moment, because the first time is always quite painful, if I'm being honest. I remember that day. I might talk about it someday. It's already painful enough, even when you're having it lovingly taken from you. Not talk of when someone is forcefully having their way with you. Okay, I don't talk about it again, but my love, you have the right to decide when you want to lose it and who you want to give it to. It's a very big prize. Don't just give it to anyone just because you guys have been dating for 2 years. You have the rest of your life ahead of you. Make sure that whoever you're giving it to is someone that you're going to be with forever. Okay? I love you, girl. I'm just going to answer a few more, but before I answer that, let's go ahead to cut our crease, okay? So that we can move along with this tutorial. Hi, my love. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was talking to Sandra. I'm going to take this double-sided graphic liner brush from Vicabel, and I want to show you something to do to make your cut crease very defined. I already started doing it here. I want to show you. Just take the black with a liner brush and just go on that line and like very close to the cut crease and just fill it in, like just there with this tiny liner brush. It has to be this tiny so that you don't need to blend out anything again. So you can see the difference here and here. I'm going to do that here as well. Same thing underneath here. To use this shade called Precious in my palette, and I'm just going to use that all over my lid just to set that primer and to act as a base for the pigment. This shade that is named after my sister Precious is so pretty, and to be honest, I don't think I'm just going to put a little bit just on the center of my eyelids. Ooh, I need you guys to see what I'm saying. I don't know if the light is even letting you see it. Wow. Yes to the pigment. I'm just going to put a little bit just on the center of my eyelids. Ooh, I need you guys to see what I'm saying. I don't know if the light is even letting you see it. Wow. Yes to the pigment. I need to reduce this light so you guys can see this. I need to reduce the light. I'll put it back to normal. Wow. Now I'm going to use this Merak Cosmetics pencil, and I'm just going to, I'm not really bringing it in because if I bring it in all the way, it's going to close off the eyes. So just halfway. Nah, this thing is applying incredibly. So just like that, just to complete the lash line. Let me know if you'll be trying out this look. I really want to see you guys recreate it. It was so pretty when I saw it on Diana. And G&G makeup artistry, she's so talented as well. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use Rude Boy Blue. I think that's what it's called. Oh, Banging Blue from P. Louise. And I'm just going to put that in my waterline. That is so pretty. I'm going to put a bit underneath my lash line as well. Also, when I apply the blue eyeshadow from my palette, it will have something to stick to. I won't put the eyeshadow inside my eyes, just underneath my lash line here. I'm taking the blue in my palette named after my brother. It's called Promise, and I'm just going to use that on my lower lash. I feel like they're too long. But I'm going to wear them anyway. I never wear long lashes anymore. I used to wear a lot of long lashes before. I don't know what happened though. Same with my nails. They used to be really long, very colorful. Now, look. Next up, I'm going to spray my beauty blender with my Marabidesco facial spray. I don't know if anybody even uses that anymore. We really be moving with the trends in the beauty community. I just want to blend out that under eye a bit. Just so it looks less powdery and melting. Ooh. See? compared to here. I'm going to line them with this Beauty by Didi pencil. They're actually meant for the brows, but I'm going to use them to line my lips. Is it advisable to use feminine wash? No, it's not. Use water. I don't know what water is. Use water. There's one feminine wash that I know of that is not chemical, but I can't remember it right now. I honestly just use water. That's the best thing, honestly, for you. You can wash around the area with soap, like the top of the area, not the actual badge, the top area and your thigh area, but the inner place there, just use water. Someone asks, how have your marriage impacted your relationship with God? This one is, I should have seen this one first. And I'm really excited to talk about. My relationship with God has gotten so much better. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be very honest with you. You know how when we are doing this thing, you know the sin I'm talking about, sin of fornication. And you know, you're feeling bad. Your conscience is telling you, man, you're not supposed to be doing this. So, you know, for the longest time, that felt like the only sin I was sinning. Like, that was the only thing holding me back, if that makes sense. So now that I'm married, it's like, okay, God has blessed this, so it's my right now to do it. And I cannot tell you how much freeing and how much more enjoyable that experience has been. But that has helped me not judge myself as much. Like, you know how before I'll not be able to pray sometimes because I just had sex or I just did something like that. You get? But now it's like right after I pray for my husband and I pray for myself. And God answers those prayers. It's crazy. My relationship with God now is so much better. My husband is such an amazing prayer partner, such an amazing Christian in general. So he's teaching me. Before, I didn't used to pray before posting my YouTube videos. I'm praying now and posting them, and God is blessing my hard work. Didn't I used to work hard before? But now I'm bringing God into my YouTube, and it's paying off. It's paying off. I don't care what people think, but I believe God's hand is in my YouTube blowing up the way it has been, because I've been praying about each video before I post it out, asking God to make it go further than what I would imagine or what my reach can do. And it's been working. I pray before I go to sleep now. I pray before I eat. My relationship with God has blossomed. We study the word together. He has such a deep understanding of the word of God. Like, he's a teacher of the word. So I don't know how to explain it, but like, he would break down the word for you in a way that you've never thought of before. Praying with him, fasting with him. My relationship with God, now that I'm married, is 100 times better than it was when I was single. I would say that for sure. 2 would take 10,000, and we've really been taking down 10,000. Oh, like, it's amazing. That's all I can say. If you've been wanting to overline your lips, you've been doing it probably the wrong way. I'm going to show you now how to align your lips your lips to look fuller. So you want to go on your Cupid's bow and line it, overline just your Cupid's bow, okay? And then I'm just going to take this in, rather than taking it straight over here, like, you know, basically overlining my entire lip. And then under here, you just want to come only just right here and just line that. Then again, take this in. Don't overline the entire of your underlip. So you can see how my lips look fuller already. So I'm going to blend that out. You can see how much fuller my lips look like. This hack is so good. I learned it on TikTok. I've been watching TikTok more recently. Merak Cosmetics lipstick in the shade So Naughty. For my lower lip, I'll use this one from Beauty Line by Didi. It's called Irish Coffee. This Didi gloss is incredibly pigmented. We're done, guys. This is the finished look. I love it so much. So my loves, that completes the video. Did you enjoy watching me create this look as much as I thoroughly enjoyed creating it? Like, I look so pretty. I've not done a very serious cut crease like this in a while. I hope it was easy enough for you to follow through. Let me know if you'll be trying out this look down below. Once again, shout out to JNG Makeup Artistry. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I enjoyed answering all your girl talk questions. I hope my answers are helpful and you enjoyed hearing what I had to say about every single question that was asked. Let me know if this is something you'd want to see more frequently on my channel, kind of like a talk to your big sister kind of, you know, situation. Like, ask me things you would not ask your actual big sister, or maybe you don't have a big sister, you don't have anybody to ask, asking me those kind of things. I'm going to leave question stickers regularly on my Instagram if you butterflies want to see more of this kind of videos, so that I can always get questions to answer. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Ooh, before I forget, you absolutely have to try Merak Cosmetics powders. You absolutely have to try it. They have 4 different shades. The one I use is the yellow based one, Curry, but you can have the translucent one and 2 other shades that are for darker skin. So any shade you are, you're pretty much covered. They're going to have your shade in stock. So please check out Merak Cosmetics. I'll leave all their links and everything in the description box and get you one of these powders. Yeah, also let me know what you think about this entire look. Did you miss me creating looks like this for you, or would you want me to go back to creating my neutral looks? Let me know down below. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Okay, take care of yourself. I love you all so much. Bye.